Yeah, dude. 5/8 ain't that bad. But
Started.
yeah, it just did.
All right, I want to play something real fast.
All right. We're up here.
I used to get so fucking high to this song, and it was illegal. Man, do you have any songs like that that when you put them in, you just remember being a drunk or a like one of those moments where you're growing into yourself,
Oh yeah.
and you're kind of like, and you're like getting to your friend's house, and it's just like one of those good nights where you're like, cool, everything's set, everything's good, everything's great, and you get away with all the things, you know?
Yeah, dude. It was head PE for me.
Head PE. What's that?
What was it? Planet Earth, America. Bring this shit back. Bring this shit back. Let's see here.
Okay, artist.
Yeah, dude. It was a good ass band, dude. But
Raise Hell.
yeah, raise hell, bitch.
I see.
Let's see here. Think it's too
Damn.
loud, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Fuck.
Hey, come join this mosh pit right now.
Dude, you can.
He throws up a Hadouken into a mosh pit. This is pretty cool, man. This is that scream rock rap era, huh? Like it's like
Dude, it was like early 2000s, but I didn't discover it till like late 2000s. But yeah, dude. It's,
New World Orphans is one of the names of their albums.
So they changed their music. Like every album is like completely different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a band that makes a fuck ton of money that does that, but they all their songs are #1 hits, and nobody knows about them.
Is it that guy who wrote like the majority of pop songs or something like
In
that?
the last like 10 years or something.
Yeah.
It's like one of those songs. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't remember the name, but they were just here. I gotta remember their name, but it was fucking wild. You know why? Because I was sitting there talking to my buddy. My buddy's like, "These guys are having a free concert," and I'm like, "That's cool." And he's like, "Do you know who they are?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then he points out that they've had 11 hits, and I'm like, "What does that mean?" And he's like, that, and I'm like, "How old is this band? What the fuck?" Like, you know?
Damn.
And in the last like 15 years, it's every commercial song, every like Toyota, Ford has had them. They do that song, "You Were Out of My League." Na 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 na.
You were out of my league.
So, or something like that. See. And she was just another dumb.
Oh man, I have no clue.
That
man.
dude, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know the song, but you don't know the song. Blew my fucking mind. Let's see.
Hey, dude, that's the way to go, man. The way they could walk down the street, not have to worry about weirdos and all that stuff. Dude, how did it go?
I can't remember. Oh,
Boom, boom, boom. Huh? You were out of my league. I don't know.
Fits in the tantrums. That's it. Right
Oh,
there.
okay. Let's play.
Yeah. So check it out. This is.
Let's see here. Getting ready. Starting to play right now. Gives me like a 60s rock vibe.
Right, and then, but they have like you should see the singer. He looks like he should have played volleyball in Sweden with Karen's haircut.
Oh shit!
But I'm not even
Handsome
trashing
dude.
him. He's fucking. This is him singing right here. Like, he sings.
Oh,
You know this song, yeah,
shit,
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they came out. They have 11 hits, dude.
Wow.
Like all of them, 229, 285, 22 million, 104 million, 36 million. Everything is a hit, and they're on every single dang song. You know.
Wow. Good for them, dude.
Since 2013, dude. I think. Let's see. Well, it looks like they've been around.
They've probably been around.
2010.
Okay. That's crazy, man. Wow. Dude, good for them, dude.
Well, what's crazy is I think pop music getting like to this level where it's like, hey, it's okay to like everything.
Hey, dude, I fucking love pop.
Yeah, you know.
Give me some T Swift and Ariana Grande.
Oh,
The
man.
light is coming. The light is coming. Dude, it's just
they're just both aesthetically pleasing too.
Yeah.
They sing well, they look great. It's just a joy to hear them perform.
yeah, dude. I fucking
Especially Ariana, she's cute.
fucking. Have you seen Lil Nas X's new video with the football?
No.
Oh,
Are we gonna do it right now? Is that how we're gonna watch? Let's see.
dude, it's that dude is talented as fuck, dude. You know?
Nas? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would maybe, I don't know if you want to watch the whole the video. It's a little intense.
I could pass it through to the most important part, the sexiest part, if you want, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if you're ready for that.
Oh
you know?
man, which one? What's the name of the song? Industry Baby.
No, that is an intense one. But
One of Me.
Let's see here. I think it was dude, it just came out. God damn it. Oh yeah, it was That's What I Want.
Okay.
So it starts out and they're playing football,
Okay.
you know?
I wonder if it'll play the music video.
There he goes. He's on the ground. He got his knee hurt.
Pink versus white.
Yeah.
Or baby blue versus baby pink.
Yeah. Look at that young man. So it's a very manly sport, you know?
Yeah.
So he hurt his knee, and that's a death sentence for a lot of players. You
This
know?
is, dude, he writes some hits, bro. This is a good song already.
Yeah. There's his friend. And, yep. It's getting intense in there. You know, for a guy who hurt his knee, he can surely move.
Yeah, he
you
can
know?
definitely pick up a man and place him into a laundry basket.
It must be an MCL.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. But
At least they're practicing safe.
Yeah, so that was a, yep. There you go.
And what's weird about his music, singing,
What's that?
is he has so many different characters inside of his songs.
Yeah, dude.
Like the last one sounded a little punk.
Yeah. And then I think this is a reference to.
And I think I could say this
Yeah.
because it's not exactly a bad thing. This is gay as fuck.
Yeah.
For real, he just reached into that dudede's underwear. Okay,
This is
All right,
Brokeback
man.
Mountain. I wonder if they really friends. Oh.
What happened?
That's
The dude's straight. He's pretending to be straight.
He has a wife. Wow. I wonder if this happened to him. So he's driving in his car. He's upset.
Do you think a good-looking gay rich man can
Dude, he
could
was,
convert a married man pretty easily?
I-
I mean, I always follow if you do that stuff, you're always kind of gay. You know, like it's
Yeah.
fine. Like I don't care, not a big deal. But you can't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Young the white man, I don't know. Here's him
think
with a dress playing the guitar.
What a beast.
Dude, it's a pretty short video after that. Yeah, dude.
I was just curious because it's like, come on.
Dude, he was saying about not being happy, and I'm like, dude, you're a good-looking millionaire, you know,
Maybe
living the
he's-
dream.
I wonder if he's just speaking to people like him or anybody who isn't like him that can relate. I wonder
Yeah.
what his goal is. He's an interesting artist, man. Like
He's damn good.
yeah, every song is a hit, man. I can't even deny that. I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know I'm listening to him. Really. Like it's that good.
Yeah.
You know? Decade of hits. How many years has he been out? Country Town Road came out like maybe the year before COVID did.
Yeah.
You know, like goddamn.
And then like
Or Old Town Road.
people were like, oh, you know, he's you know, that's gonna be his one hit wonder, and then he came out with like 3
Bam!
good ass fucking songs, dude.
God damn it.
Maybe 5, dude. Fucking.
Kind of unbelievable, and he did it above, like in the era. Of
I
the
didn't
internet.
fall off. I just lived my new shit or something like that, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Just a new era of music, and he's crushing everybody. Undeniable. And if you get upset hearing that, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. Like
I think we're past that as America as a whole. But
I would agree with you. I would agree with you. But if there's still people that are like salty when somebody is successful for something they don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
You think that he has? Who do you think just like hates on him the most though?
Oh, probably. It's always gonna be your own. It's always gonna be your own. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
There's probably
aspiring artists who live an alternative lifestyle or something like that.
I'd say it'd be closeted guys who aren't making it, who are pretending to be something they're not.
Yeah.
But you could also say
country singers.
Nas. I'd be pissed off if I was Nas, a black guy from the 90s.
Oh, dude.
You know, I'd be like, you took my name, god damn it, and I was in the original, one of the original artists. You know, and it's kind of an honor.
Beat with Jay-Z.
It'd be kind of like if not like the very first hip hop artists that came out had Elvis, like all like stapled on it, Lil
I
Elvis.
guarantee you there's a little Elvis somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
You could just Google that.
What do you think do you think he like bites, like leans into the Lil or the Elvis more?
Oh, I think he's a short dude from Memphis.
Knows how to barbecue.
Yeah, let's see here, Lil Elvis.
And he does it on the side like a karaoke job or something.
Let's see here. Oh, there's a little Elvis in the Truck Stoppers. Elvis Presley. I don't know.
Little Elvis. Little Press.
Yeah. Bruno Mars.
Lee Press.
Wow, Bruno Mars impersonates Elvis at age 6.
This is why we need a what?
Yeah, right here.
He's 6 years old right here.
We need a stream, dude.
Yeah, no. I have a projector I can donate. This room has good acoustics. The people I've showed this podcast to say we sound good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they say it's very clear.
Yeah.
They say I have a face for radio. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I just showed this guy a little bit of this comedian that's blowing up right now, and it's hilarious. But he has this skit that relates to football. And then he was telling me about USC versus who again?
Alabama.
Okay, and then
so there was this guy. His name was Bear Bryant. He was like a big Alabama football coach. You know,
big white. Coach? Big ass white coach.
And then all his players.
I don't mean to racialize everything, but this is the '60s.
I mean, yeah. So it was a mostly Caucasian football team. They had one guy who was African American. He was a freshman. But other than that, dude, they were pretty much all Caucasian. And then he had a friend who was coaching at USC, and they were like, "Oh, we'll do opening day," you know. And they played each other, you know. And USC beat them like 42-21.
Oh man,
dude, they kicked their asses, dude. And it was one of the it was like that skit we watched earlier. Where
the comedian does a skit where he basically he's like a Southern coach that gets wrecked in 2 weeks because of the end of segregation, and slowly gets cracked open, and then like right before they start winning championships, or right before they start winning the championships, the guy's like, "I can't believe how racist you all were." It's just that it was just another podcast where a guy that grew up in that era, he goes, "They're all racist. They're just nicer about it in California." I was like, God damn it, that must be rough. But then I'm thinking, back then people could like give you a dirty look and you don't carry it around all day. This fucking guy just looked at me when I was on my way home and just pissed me off, so I'm gonna go beat my kids. Yeah. Like back in the day, you just kind of kept moving on. You're like, I'm just dealing with this war trauma, so I'm just gonna go try to be happy with my family.
Dude, there was a lot of bullshit. But
always, dude, always
still bullshit.
A lot of still bullshit, man.
But yeah, dude, fucking That Chinese food's good as shit, huh?
God damn it, it's rough. I keep swinging back to it.
Oh.
It's just like any other of my addictions. It's like I have a couple. If I think about it all day, I build it up for like a week, and then when I have it, I really enjoy it.
Does that restaurant have a name, dude?
I
I don't think so. I don't think I've seen a billboard on it.
No, I don't know. I don't think so either. I thought it was Rising Sun, but I guess that's on Mississippi. That's another one. No, Bird's Nest is the one on Mississippi. That one's pretty good too.
Yeah.
The orange chicken is like super sweet and sugary, which
Yeah.
isn't terrible. Bros, I saw a Twitch called Denver Max. Shout out, I guess. It's just a girl the hula hoops late at night here in Denver. It looks like.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, I was like, that'd be cool. I'm about to join. I joined this guy's like group. He's like a organic. He's grown his following organically on Twitch, and he's invited me to play a couple of tournaments on Call of Duty. We're not that good, but
Fucking
it seems
nice.
it seems like I have something for the team.
Nice.
You know what I'm
dude.
saying? So I'm hoping that it works out. But I'm mostly doing it for fun, and I hope my wife doesn't hear this. I don't want to say it. Actually, I'm not going to say it. I'll wait for the Patreon.
She doesn't listen.
Maybe, dude. That's the thing. I'm like 3 seconds away from telling her. It's hard to like be like, hey, don't listen. Hey, do listen. Hey, don't listen. Hey, do listen.
I just don't say none. Just when you walk in one day and it's all like cold,
Yeah, then
just
I'll
be
know
like,
why.
oh,
There's like
all
there's
right.
a dear you letter. Dear you, I couldn't take all your shit.
Nah, dude.
No,
It would
honestly.
just.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
You walk in, it'd be a very different podcast. Be like one of those guys who's just like, she took everything. Man.
Dude,
Ugh.
I would be. I'm definitely an emotional person, so it's fine. It's fine, but it's not that I don't want her to hear it or listen or that like I'm gonna be saying anything bad. It's just like if I think she's listening, there's always gonna be something where I kind of tighten up my language a little, which is like good, but this is a fun,
Man, there was this hot ass B word.
Oh yeah. This guy, God,
Mid sentence.
yeah, just say that. I'm so sorry, honey. And she was such a slut. Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking stupid. No, I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I have this and then I have the other projects and stuff, like take her pick. But this is the one where I'm just kind of riffing from the. I'm riffing for niffing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dumb, dude.
Nah, dude, you're pretty smart, dude.
Yeah, thank you. So you said USC was mostly black players,
I think it was like 50-50.
and you were saying they literally danced on them.
They destroyed them, dude. Yeah, it was embarrassing.
They just started running them over. Then
Yeah.
they just kind of like, and the
Their
quarterback
back-
can scramble.
Their backup fullback got like 132 yards, so that's pretty damn good.
Wow. So they
Yeah.
switched him off halfway through, and they were like, "Get some yards on you."
Yeah. Well, like the backup is like the second string, and like 132 yards, that's like a whole football field in a third,
Oh my God.
So
So every time they handed it to him, he was getting it close or on them.
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, dude. So it was pretty.
Football history seems so interesting, man.
I mean,
It's ingrained in you, right?
kind of, yeah, but that's just because I listen to Skip and Shannon before I go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah,
So do they have the hot takes for the community?
Yeah, was it Skip normally stirs the pot and
Okay,
Shannon
okay.
normally goes Skip. I can't do.
Does skip.
Yeah.
No, like what? What do you mean? Like he says something totally skip?
No, so like LeBron James is a great football player or a great basketball player, right?
Just a statement?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
But Skip Bayless would be like, I don't know if he's that great. Or like Space Jam 2 wasn't that great of a movie. Like just throwing hate.
Yeah, it like unnecessarily
He
pushes a little.
do you know who the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
So Skip Bayless is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh, okay.
And they haven't won anything in like almost 25 years,
Uh-huh.
So 25 years without winning anything, and every year, he goes, he thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl. Like legit thinks,
Like you see it
Like
in his,
sometimes
like
you-
he'll go on national television and tell people,
Like Dak Prescott, like
"Oh man,
like
oh man."
like he's been doing it for like 25 years, right? And he truly believes it though. Sometimes he'll do a take where you're like, oh, they just did that just so they could have a conversation, you know? But,
No way.
Yeah,
he makes
yeah, so-
excuses for his team.
But like when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, he 100% believes it. You know?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he goes go to the Super Bowl, dude. He's had some moments where like he's broken down mentally. Like I think the Dallas Cowboys played the Saints like
Broken
like-
down mentally.
like the Dallas Cowboys played
Handshaking and shit or what?
3 years. Yeah, he goes, Amari quit. He quit.
He did that to our team.
He quit like that. Like he was crying. And he took his uniform and threw it in the trash, dude. And then
Dude, that sounds
you
actually
could
pretty classic.
Oh, dude, it's like my favorite scene. He quit.
You just watched
Amari quit. He called himself out. And then every time Shannon was talking, he just go, Amari quit. Like, it was intense.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 years ago or something like that. I don't know. I remember it was.
Oh man, that must have been rich. That must have
yeah.
been like. That must have been like. This is why nobody
But
trusts your opinion.
Here's the thing, though. Skip Bayless takes Shannon Sharp's money, though. They'll do like, oh, we'll bet a case of dew on it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And
A case of dew.
and like he hypes him up, dude.
Uh-huh.
And then goes like, oh, I got 3 cases on Tom Brady going undefeated or something like that, or something like winning this game. And so Shannon's always trying to get out of the hole.
Uh-huh.
He's pretty good at gambling, you know?
Really? So
Skip Bayless, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Shannon Sharp, he used to play for the Broncos.
Uh-huh.
And he's a pretty good talker, dude. He's pretty quick, you know? Goes Skip. And he has all these sayings like, I remember one time my grandma said, there's 2 things I always tell the truth. Children and drunks. Like that. Like, who have a wisdom or something like that. Like, I remember my grandpa, like, dude, he has like all these sayings down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And like right before you sleep, you just hear their chatter, and then your eyes just feel heavy.
Yeah,
and then you're just like, yes.
And then I have some very strong opinions about Tom Brady being
When
the
you wake
greatest
up?
quarterback.
When you wake up and shit. Yeah. Oh man, we're only up by 40. He really dropped the ball there, you know?
Dude, Tom Brady one time he scored a touchdown to this guy. He passed it to this guy named Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's like a very religious guy.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, "Thank you, God." Like that, right? Screamed it loud. Or he goes, "I love you, God." And Tom Brady comes over and goes, "I love you too, baby." Like
Like completely unscripted, huh?
like they wouldn't have caught it, if it wasn't mic'd up,
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
So
Tom is like, my ears are ringing, like that kind of shit. Like,
dude, I don't know if he did that on purpose or he thought he was saying Tom,
yeah. Tom, God.
Yeah, that could get mixed up on a helmet.
Especially when your adrenaline is pumping and
Yeah.
you're a 6'5" guy
Yeah, dude.
married to what's her name?
Yeah, Giselle
Giselle, yeah.
Bundchen or something like that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Brady now.
Yeah.
Giselle Brady.
BB, Bundchen Brady. Yeah, dude.
Bro, so I saw this thing on Sports Center or whatever where it showed that Peyton Manning was worried that Eli was bugging his thing, and he was talking about. He's like, I brought all my receivers to the shower, and we talked in a corner and stuff. And I'm like, man, football has become very progressive. That's what I thought immediately. I was just like, whoa, this is not the football I grew up with.
Yeah, dude, it is.
I grew up with meatheads.
Oh, I guarantee you there's a bunch of meatheads
God,
in the NFL,
God help
dude.
them. A bunch of meatheads.
Oh, dude. Snapping towels, making a little Nas X video.
Picking up the
kicker.
Yeah, picking up the what do they call them?
DBs.
The trans prostitute at night and then kicking her out in the morning.
That happened
all the time, man.
No, that happened.
To Eddie.
That happened with the Atlanta Falcons. There was a football player. It was right before they played the Broncos in '98 or something like that. I think
he got busted for
picking up a prostitute. And he was like an extremely religious guy talking about no distractions, I think he picked one up here in Denver, dude.
Bro,
I'm not even joking. Hold on.
Yeah, no, please do the
Let
research.
me. I don't want to be speaking out of turn.
I'll continue. I bring this up because you can definitely, like, they exist, bro. Those kinds of sex workers exist. You know, they.
Oh, I think this was like in the 90s.
Can you imagine in the 90s being a sex worker, bro?
Yeah, that was dangerous. Oh my God.
I'm glad I never had a drug problem in the 90s.
Oh, those poor women.
And then I was just thinking about how evil sex trafficking is. I was thinking, okay, let's say you're just a piece of shit scumbag. You got out of prison. You have no morals, no nothing. Okay.
Eugene Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah. He did that in Denver. I think he did it over here, dude. Like just down the street.
No way! Don't say the street names and stuff and dox us on accident.
I think they already know. Yeah, dude.
I was thinking about how evil it is and shit, and then you're like, cool. I just pimp out this fucked up lady, and then I get a little bit of money. I buy drugs. I keep her on drugs, and then I sell drugs. Cool. Now I got like a little hustle. So I got one girl, you know, my drugs, this and that.
Oh, he did that in Miami. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Miami, it's okay.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I mean, whatever. So then you take the money, you take the drugs. You get another girl addicted. You get another girl addicted. You get another girl.
Dude,
addicted. It's not that hard to do. You can. The business plan is right there. You know.
It's
fucked up, man.
It's horrible.
One of the crazier things is the stories of when they escape and shit.
Oh
God. Well, there's one from the lady that was from like North Korea, and that's how you get out of North Korea. Is you have to be valuable in some way, like kind of like across nations.
Yeah.
And there's a women's shortage in China, so pretty damn rich dudes can hire a bunch of North Korean prostitutes.
Wow.
For the sex trade. But the sex trade was so much better than North Korea. Isn't that crazy? That's what this lady said. You ever heard of her? Yeon Kim? Yen Mi?
I think you were showing me a video of her when we were doing rocks or something like that.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about, and that's what she talks about. It's fucking, and she's like, I did, and I got lucky because she's like, if they would have offered me more food, if they were like, hey, we'll just give you a little bit more food, she's like, I would have went right back. I was like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That we're just fickle little animals and shit. Like, it's just you know, if you're torturer 1 versus torturer 2, you know, one has something slightly sweeter, I guess, you know, it's like, cool, come right back. We are such victims to our brains. It's unfair, but it's like the biggest power is like saying no, not partaking. And then the Chinese food fucking gets me, dude. Oh. This fucking Chinese food is so addicting.
It's all sugar, poultry, and cornstarch, dude. You could make that shit at home.
Yeah, I need to
throw a little veggie oil.
I need to do some squats. Well, I already deadlifted today. Pretty decent deadlift day. I need a form check for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this week in crypto with dude.
Okay.
Crypto tender.
So what happened? Okay, so the Chinese. What was it, Avant-Garde or whatever? The market fell
Evergrande
through.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Some Chinese Lehman Brothers fell through, and the stock market went down by like 3%. You know, it was a correction. You know, but 3% is a lot of money when you're dealing with billions of dollars.
They said 300 billion.
Yeah,
something like that, right? Got wiped out.
So, but it'll come back though.
I think so too.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Well, so.
Let me see what
we got. We're on the bull. This might start the bear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We were on a good bull.
Dude, it was like a good year and a half, dude. Listen, COVID was hard for a lot of people. And, you know, I feel for you. That was very challenging. That was very tough, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't wish that on anyone. You know, unfortunately, all that stuff. But the market went fucking crazy, dude.
Absolutely. And I think it's time anybody who has a chance, you invest. I really do think, and it's not investment advice whatsoever. This is the time to buy into something because of Pepsi and Coca-Cola of the 1900s. You know, Like they really picked up steam after that. They went worldwide. You know, you could probably with a little bit of money buy into, and I'm saying within your like purchasing power. Like if you make $8,000 a month, you take, and it costs you 60% of that to survive, you know, 4,500 to stay alive.
Yeah.
And then it costs 1,000 for food, and then you can spare $2,000 that month, buy in at $2,000, and then just kind of dollar cost average.
Yeah.
After that, but right now would be a good time to get a fat bag of anything you wanted.
Dude, you know, they say the market's down by
21
more.
today. Is it 21 or 20 right now? 9:20 today.
I think it's 9:21. Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. So Bitcoin's at like 40 grand right now, and last year it was at
About the same, I think.
10 grand, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was 10 grand.
Yeah. Dude, it ain't bad. You know?
No.
Oh man, 5. Doing math right now. Yeah, dude.
It's nuts. If you bought even a little bit, you would have made a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said so what's going on with the Lehman Brothers? So the Lehman Brothers Ponzi scheme or something crashed?
Oh no.
Or no?
So
They had
the Chinese. So in order to keep running, they had to keep on leveraging debt, and they had to keep building more houses. So every houses got more expensive, but they couldn't build for like a year, you know. So then they had all this debt, and they can't get any more loans, and they employ like 98,000 people or something like that. But they're in control of like $300 billion, so they're afraid it's going to crash the Chinese real estate market. So China, everybody just invested in housing, you know. And then there's a lot of issues too, like the houses that they've been building haven't been high quality and stuff like that. So all these issues are bubbling up to the surface. Yeah.
Not high quality.
Yeah.
From China.
Like,
are you fucking serious?
They didn't do a good job.
I'm just being facetious.
With the last, you know, with some of those builds. So people have been trying to buy like a second house and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Their middle class is fat, dude. They have a fat ass middle class over there.
Yeah, but like 1 year's salary or one house over there is like 40 times their salary. So that would be.
And you don't actually own it, right?
No, you lease it for 70 years.
Yeah. And then you get to. Then you can negotiate with the government to keep it for another, right? Like you could but there's like a limit on it.
Yeah, so nobody really knows what's gonna happen, you know. But like it feels like 2008, you know. But I don't know. We've been saying that for a while. But yeah, dude, now's the time to buy. Fucking the last 2 days they've been on a holiday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna find out. The 27th Chinese.
Oh, New Year, right? Or not New Year.
They have they had Monday they had a holiday and Tuesday they had a holiday. Let's see here. Chinese holiday. I think so. I don't know. I'm not 100%.
The Chinese, so if you're curious on what he's talking about when he says that the market is
Mid-Autumn Festival.
You should Google China's ghost cities. In order for China to keep growing, they forced it through their government, and they built miniature versions of gigantic cities from around the world.
Oh yeah, they did that too, dude.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
So then when they did that, they were basically keeping the price of, you know, their sheetrock high up artificially because they're building just gigantic cities. So the cities sell condos lease condos for 70 years. So then the middle class of China can live their life and escape to, you know, little China Paris. That's my rap name. Don't you dare take it, bro. Don't you dare take my rap name right now. Lil China Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The lady that I dubbed that name with when I sponsor her record is gonna be named that Lil China Paris.
See, that's
Isn't that a great name? Holy
that's
shit,
a
dude.
good ass name. Let's see here.
So the Chinese ghost cities, so people will do it, they take it, it's great, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
But now the infrastructure that runs them is crumbling because they did not use quality products. There's like tons and tons of buildings where like the side of a brick wall will flick up, and it turns out the bricks are evaporated dirt painted brick color. And,
oh yeah.
yeah, and so it'll just like a sheet of a wall will come off with a bunch of chicken wire in it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
dude, it's crazy, man. China's had a bad year, dude.
They say it's gonna be the Chinese century, but how are they gonna? They have so many young men, not enough women.
War.
I know they
War.
were. I know that
War.
war drums.
War. Nah, they have like 50 million men who can never get married. You know, that's fucking terrifying.
And they like.
You think we have an incel problem? Jesus.
They have a suicide problem. They have a careless driver problem. You ever see those videos?
Oh, I believe it.
God, dude, I don't know what it is. No, but so their government is artificially inflating their properties, and then Evergrande. This is the last thing I read is they took loans from their employees. Their employees were told 1 week of pay this month. We're going to keep it so we could pay our debts off, and then we'll pay you again, and they never paid them back.
That's dark.
Bro, that's what a centralized government will do. It'd be like, well, it's more important that all these other people work and your little life doesn't matter. So because it's not under your control.
Dude,
so.
thank God we're American and not Chinese. Jesus Christ,
bro, they like the suicide nets. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate your job. If
dude,
if you don't appreciate your job right now,
the pollution they have in China is fucking crazy.
Cancer causing. There's that one building. It's like a spiral apartment complex. It has like series of gangs, and they have these all over.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I can't remember what it's called. It's like it reminds me of
you know, we're talking all this shit. We got our own problems. We got fucking people dosing on
fentanyl folding.
Yeah, you know.
God, I was showing my friend the video of that Kensington, Pennsylvania thing.
Yeah.
They don't believe me when I say it's bad. Like,
dude, it's crazy.
And then I'm telling them, do you really think weed is the problem now? You know, I look at them in the face. I'm like, do you think smoking weed is folding people over like this and running their lives? Like, I've seen alcoholics like this. I've never seen a pothead like this. You know, no, that's mind blowing, right? At least the pothead is sedated and can make a negotiation with society, work, McDonald's, come back, get high till I'm 30, and then after that it's all up to you. But if you continue the same thing, no worries. Fentanyl literally rips like everything that keeps you up. Just rips it from under you, and then it makes you feel good about it. It's fucking crazy, huh?
Dude, that's horrible, man.
It's a powerful drug. Stay away from it, man. I tried kratom for like a long time, and I really enjoyed it. And then somebody said that in Sweden they mixed it with fentanyl before, and they killed like 6 people with it. So after that, I was worried. I was like, maybe I'm just taking fentanyl. I mean, but it is a stimulant. It does.
Dude, I can't even quit smoking, dude. I would lose everything. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, bro, if you like something, it could, like, loving something and hating something is truly a thin line. Yeah, there's a thin line in between them, for sure.
Oh man, thank goodness, man. That's tragic, dude. Dude, it got dark, dude.
Yeah, here let's talk about the positive. I think I mentioned this before with the brain growing eyes. Nobody believes me with that story.
Yeah,
but there was a brain that grew eyes, and I was telling my buddy about it, and he kind of shut the fuck up about like being sad, because there's people that live without an idea of a higher power, which is fine, you know, but then there's people that are just kind of absolutists about like it being a negative thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Dude.
Like, and so like when you say that kind of shit, they're like, how did it grow eyes? You know, there's no way, da da da. It's some things you just can't understand right now, and that's okay, you know, and that's fine.
Dude, I hope they find the cure for aging, dude. I don't want to get old. You know?
Neither do I.
Oh,
Seems like it sucks, but at some point it kind of rules. I bet
nah, it looks not fun. You know?
becoming a crabby guy at like
Yeah.
what? What do you want? You know, like
Get all grumpy, dude. Oh yeah, about what happened at work, dude. Some dude, I went to go take a piss at a Safeway, and I went in after him, and there was like shit smeared on the toilet seat.
oh no.
And I looked at him, and I go, I ain't going in there. And he goes, that's nasty. And he walked out like he didn't do it. You know, it was weird.
Wait,
Yeah,
you walked up to it and he looked
was
guilty. He looked guilty as fuck, is what you're saying.
yeah. He looked like he did it, man. And then he was like, that's nasty, and just kept walking. I was, yeah.
Why would he?
Why would he stay in there? You know?
He came
And
out.
he
The
didn't-
door was closed and he came out.
Yeah. And he flushed. I heard him flush, but he didn't flush very good because there was still poop on the seat and in the toilet.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Who does that?
I don't know. People who are into it.
I don't know, dude. I just walked away. I was kind of like, ugh.
Can't look at that. I can't shake that guy's hand anymore. Please,
Dude, I was like, I'm glad I'm wearing a mask,
if I
dude.
ever catch you on the street and stuff, and like that guy's there, please don't let me shake his hand.
Listen, I ain't shaking nobody's hand anymore.
It's illegal.
Dude, we got second. I think we got another wave coming, dude.
You think?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Because it's getting close to like the winter time, and
Yeah.
then people are going to be having the flus again and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That the dark winter in quotes, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never heard of that.
You don't remember Dark Winter?
Uh-uh.
What's his name said it like 3 or 4 times?
Who?
Joe Biden.
The dark winter?
He said it's gonna be a dark winter. Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of that's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, but that's
all
what
good.
he said that like twice. He said it's gonna be a dark winter.
That's brutal, man.
He also said surge the border. I couldn't believe it. I'm not kidding.
Surge the border? What does that mean?
It means he was talking about when he was running for president. He said surge the border when he wins. And,
Okay.
And then it's surging. I know it's getting political now, but I was just thinking about that right now.
I like not knowing who the vice president is. You know?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, blinking it out. But I was gonna say, this has been a pretty crazy week with the market crashing. But I got a raise at work, so woo.
Oh, how much you getting now?
It's like 50 cents.
50 cents?
No, 50 cents. Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, exactly. They said it keeps us up to 15% because they use some sort of percent wage tablet that they go across all manufacturing companies, and they make sure that the raises are within 15% of the average pay.
Yeah.
And so where I work, they have decently high. They set the standard.
Yeah.
So anytime it goes to like 14.8%, they boost us up with 50 cents.
Nice.
But it's not bad. It's just it's good because I need the money.
Yeah.
But it's just nights suck still.
Yo, I kind of miss nights, dude. So okay.
I like the privacy. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm making $19.95 an hour right now, dude. And I miss making $27 an hour. I miss that shit.
It is nice, man.
Oh man.
It is nice. For you rich doctors and nurses.
That's like an extra $1,000 a month, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's not so much better for someone who like just wants to go in, clock out. It's a great job.
Oh yeah.
But it's just the weird hours, good pay, and that's how they keep you there. You know, they just a lot of the guys have something to lose. A lot of the guys that work there, you know, so they'll stay there for a long time and support their families, which is not appreciated enough. You know, they always trash fucking regular workers for just doing their job, going home and focusing on their family. But I say that they trash it because it's like, oh, what is he? Oh, he just does work. He does this. What's he do? Why isn't he coming out with the rap album? Or why doesn't he start a graphic tee thing? You know, it's just like, just let the guy live. That's how he's happy.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Jesus.
maybe he is working on a side character. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you don't know, but that's the whole idea. I feel like Middle America does get looked over in that sense. Like people just kind of like, oh, it's fucking flyover state. It's like
Yeah.
it's so offensive. It's so offensive to all those
There's a lot of
regular guys that are paying your fucking that are making that milk you drink. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of dickheads, dude.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Strong men make great economies. Great economies. Great nations make weak men. Weak men make weak nations. Weak nations make great men.
Yeah.
Or strong men. Something like that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting, dude. But dude, I've been looking at mushrooms, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I want to go mushroom picking. You know, trying to about a book and identifying them. You know, comes in tomorrow. So I'm gonna fucking.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I am down to study with you.
Yeah.
I'm
Pick some mushrooms or whatnot. You know.
truffle hunting.
Yeah, find that chicken of the forest. You know?
Chicken of the forest?
Oh, it's like this really good mushroom that's supposed to taste like chicken.
No shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, let me find that one. You know?
Dude, it's chicken of the forest.
Find the ones that taste like meat. You know?
Fowl of the forest. Fowl of
Yeah.
the forest.
So
I saw one mushroom and it looks like an onion, and it's a white onion, but it travels by being kicked around or something like that.
really,
weird. Yeah, it's weird.
just a plant with low self-esteem.
It's,
you know?
Yeah. it did something and it can't redeem itself, so it's a drifter.
Yeah.
It became a drifter.
Yeah.
I looked at there's like a perfectly round rock amongst these other rocks, and they were all light colored. And I looked at it, I was like, that looks like a chewed up old ass baseball. And I grabbed it, and it was organic material, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a buffalo testicle.
It's a buffalo testicle. That's a ghost piece. Ghost poop. No, it was weird, and I was like, what the hell is this? And he goes, my neighbor's like, that's a mushroom. Yeah, they just grow between these rocks, and then they get kicked around in the rocks. And I was like, what?
Can you eat it?
Yeah, I should. But you should try it, Al. I already had half, as my eyes sink into my skull.
Start bleeding out.
Ah!
Yeah.
Man. Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd see this, but there was a shooting up the street from my house, and they have it up, and it's actually it's pretty crazy to see a neighborhood that you kind of drive through be part of something big.
Really?
Bigger,
they got into a gunfight?
Some drunk kid was fighting with his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Drove around drunk with a gun in his car.
Uh-oh.
And he walked up to this restaurant, and he shook the gun around in the parking lot. So somebody called the police. They're like, dude, there's this guy like wielding, it's called brandishing. Yeah. Brandishing a weapon. And so he went back to his car and like put it in his car because he didn't. I think somebody was like, hey, dude, you can't have that. So he went back. He dropped the gun off.
Wow, that's a brave person. I said that was a brave person.
Must have been or something, because like when the cops pull up, he's like, what? I don't have a gun. What? I don't have a gun. Yeah. And he's drunk as fuck. And he does this. Like tries to like show them that he has no gun while with like the same movement of grabbing a gun.
DPD don't play.
They light him up. Yeah, they lit him up. And then they were like, "Oh, it's police brutality." But then they show exactly what happened, and it was just kind of like, it's hard to say. It's stupid, sounds mean, but I mean, if this guy just hurt himself in this situation, can you imagine what kind of damage he would have done with the gun?
I mean, I don't know, dude. It's
so hard to say,
Also, who gave that idiot a fucking firearm? There's too many dumbass dudes with fucking guns. And I mean dudes. Fucking morons.
Yeah. Yeah, just, oh my God. I saw this other one where it's like a footage of a gun range, and this guy, like him and his buddy have like two really nice guns, but they seem just a little out of place just by the clothing they wear. Just kind of like bright collared shirts and stuff. Yeah. And the other guy, who cares? I don't know, right? But one guy's like looking at the gun, and he like shoots a couple times and like pulses it down the range, and then he like immediately looks to his friend and puts the gun to his head for like a second with his finger on the trigger, and then the guy behind him dives on him and like pushes the gun away. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get out! Get the fuck out!" Like right after.
What an idiot! He deserves to get kicked out.
Like he was like, I know it was like you think it was a joke or something like that, or like I know that's your buddy and shit, but like I can't, dude, bro. Like, good God, like
Get the fuck. Do you ever have someone pull out a gun at a party?
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, why are you doing that? Man, it's fucking...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to... Everybody's seen a gun. Everybody like doesn't mind guns and shit, but it's like... What does that do, especially when we're drinking and at a party?
Yeah, hey, man, I don't want to see your guns. I don't want to see you cleaning your gun. Someone was telling me that they were at a party and someone accidentally shot a girl by doing that.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple of gun stories I'm going to save for another time, but...
Dude, I was camping one time, and this dude just, like, took out his gun and just started shooting, but I was on shrooms, so it just fucking terrified me, dude. It was like, bah, bah, bah. Like, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, I was like, oh. By the way, we were in the Army, too. That was such a fucking dick thing to do. It's like, yeah, everybody sees a gun. I carry around one all the time.
Yeah.
Not because I want to, you know?
Yeah, it's a tool... And it has a designated need for it, and if it's used for anything else,
hey, and you don't need to pull it out at a fucking party and show everybody. That's so weird.
I had a couple of friends that were like, we would go up to the mountains in the middle of the night, and they didn't drink all the time because they like to drive, but I was drunk, so I'd go fucking super hammered.
Yeah.
And so we'd go up to the mountains, and we'd like go to these designated like picnic areas, and this dude just brings out like a fucking what was it? It was a 9mm.
A Glock,
possibly. I think it might. I feel like it was a Glock, but he's a little guy, and I remember the gun being big in his hand. So I feel like it was a bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying little guy like in a negative sense. It's just like the gun.
It was a 9mm or like a 45.
Well, he had it all decked out. He had like the scope. He had a sight. He had a green laser on it.
Yeah.
You know.
He played with a lot of accessories with his gun.
Yeah, with his accessories with his gun. Yeah. It just show it off and whip it out. And he ended up showing it, and he like points it down this way, and like the laser's across a tree, and then somebody walks in front of the laser. I just remember being super drunk, and I'm like, this is dangerous.
That's irresponsible.
And like I do trust myself with a gun, and when I first moved into my house, because I knew my neighborhood, I hung out with a gun all the time. I still do. All the time, you motherfuckers. All the time I hang out with a gun.
I don't. Come over. I'm lonely.
I'm lonely. Yeah. Keep pointing that gun at me. It gets me hard.
Nah, not even that. Just come over. Let's play some video games. I'll take your ear off.
Yeah, talk your ear off.
I'll talk to you about water conservation,
and why it's important.
Yeah. Dude, they're selling futures? Do you know what a future is?
No.
So it's like it's a bet on what the stock price is going to be. So like a famous story is like you're not allowed to trade onion futures anymore because they crashed the onion market in like 1958.
Go on.
So they bought all these onion futures, and then they lowered the price of the onions, and they brought onions back in, and the price of onions went down so low that it broke a bunch of farmers,
Oh, shit, they bet on themselves.
Yeah, so they basically did a Ponzi scheme. Or not a Ponzi scheme. They bought a bunch of futures and then lowered the price and then did a bunch of puts.
Oh, yeah, they shorted it?
Yeah. They shorted it by buying futures or something like that.
Yeah.
And so you're no longer allowed to trade onions anymore on the Chicago, whatever, Forex or Trade Economy or whatever the fuck it's called.
Trade Economy. Dude, that's...
CME. Chicago Municipal Exchange.
So they had onions futures. So there was an organization was paid for to watch and monitor the onions that will validate.
So you don't know what the
go up in price, or is it just tracking?
So if you're a farmer, you don't know whether or not what your price of onions are going to be in the future.
Yeah, right.
So you sell them at a set price, and no matter what, you're going to pay that price. You already pre-sold your onions or something like that.
Right.
And if it's higher or lower, that's how you make money or lose money.
Right, because you're betting. You're saying, hey, I believe it's gonna go low. So
Yeah. So they bought all these onion futures, and then they did a put, and then they just hoarded the onions, and crashed the onion market.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucking.
Anyways,
onions.
they're selling water futures now for California, and it's like
That's motivating the system for puts.
I mean, it's fucked up, But hey, man, if you want to crash the water market and take out those almonds,
God, they said they want to do almond milk now at the plant, and
yeah,
God, dude,
that'll be nice.
it would be nice, but I heard that a lot of water gets wasted on making almond milk.
Yeah, a lot. But so is dairy cows drink a lot of water.
That's true.
Dude, agriculture consumes a lot of water even when they're trying to be responsible, which they kind of have to, But I remember one time I was in this, I went to this court deal or whatnot, It was like over here by the Capitol building. And I'm just there being some dude's bitch, taking notes,
Mm-hmm.
And one guy comes up and he wants water rights for recreation, like kayakers and paddle boarders and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they just flat out said no,
The no rights for them.
Nah. Because all the water rights, because the Colorado River is already over appropriated, which means it has more rights than there are actual water in the river.
Oh, shit.
So it doesn't make sense adding more. But the guy said he doesn't want any shepherding, which is where you take water for one reason and you shepherd it down to California,
Mm-hmm.
So he basically getting water stolen from Colorado, And I was
California, man.
I was like, well, no, I don't think this is his intention. But the guy was explaining why he's voting no,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was brutal. He sounded like Mark Schlereth, dude.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he sounded like a radio host here in downtown.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It was weird. It was
Water futures. I wonder what'll motivate them to they're like, oh, we're just letting the system go.
No, so they don't actually own any water rights. It's actually over here in Commerce City. There's a company that has a research company called Water Tricks or something like that. And they monitor all the water sales through like 5 basins in California, like 4 underground and 1 surface, like the San Gabriel, the fucking, I don't know, I forget, dude. But they have the water futures in all 5 of those, and then they sell them. And then they sell the futures based on the data that they have, So it's just, they don't own any of the water rights, so it's just gambling,
It really is.
It's just like, well, you don't own any of the water rights. You're just selling this based off the, I think it's like NQH2O, the NASDAQ is HQO market. But they're not even selling it on the NASDAQ. I don't think they're selling it on the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Like, there's a lot of moving parts, dude, and it's just weird. And it's hosted by this one company in London,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's just like, there's so many. It was founded in like 2016. It's so weird right now. I'm just like,
almost planned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude,
That's so weird.
They started selling
4
them
years
last year in December of like 2020, December 8th. It was just weird. They don't own any of the water rights, but this company is selling the futures on it based on another company's research,
Uh-huh.
But they live in a different country. It's just weird.
It is weird. I mean,
it's like gambling.
It's the you have resources if it's somebody from London, they definitely have family in California, and then their family member from California is like, look, I'm part of this organization.
Oh, dude, it gets deep, dude.
Dude, I think that's what they say when they talk about the swamp, man. They talk about like there's just people with interests that just want to keep their interests growing, and it fucks a lot of people here.
And it kind of pisses me off, man.
You should keep the money here, man.
Allegedly it's so farmers can offset their risks, but it just sounds weird, I think it's like NQH2O. That's the water price index, and it's sold on margin,
Yeah, and if the farmer bets against himself, he's just kind of like, look, if it's not a good year, at least we can get money from this. It's like a hedge, I guess.
I think it's called Velez's Water, which owns the index.
Uh-huh.
VELES Water owns the index, which is based on Waterlicks research. And Waterlicks is like a subset of like of a company here, and what was it based on Westwater Resources? That's the company that they work for. It's just weird.
That is weird, man.
And the four basins
Would
are.
that be lobbying for him to say like voting no? Is that lobbying? If he's working on behalf of another company and the company's like, look, we put pressure on this guy to say no.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't know
still
if that's what I don't know if that's what I was doing, but I was taking notes just because the guy told me to take notes, you know? And by the way, that is a boring ass fucking meeting. You
Really?
know? Yeah.
Are you falling asleep, huh?
I was just smiling, shaking my head.
Getting cold and like
Well, no, because they kept making eye contact with me, so I was like, yeah. You know, every time one of the senators were speaking, you know?
You're just like,
Dude, that's what I did in this one fucking meeting where everybody had a PhD but me, you know?
oh no.
I was just like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
Hey, because they're fucking geniuses, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, they're geniuses and they're talking about stuff that they're an expert in, you know?
Yeah,
So if I smile and nod, they're just going to assume I'm just as, qualified as they are.
Yeah, or hey, he's not interrupting this amazing thought I'm having.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, yeah, that's probably what really is going on.
Because if I was a guy and then some guy was in there and the guy's like, oh yeah, that's pretty amazing. Like,
What do you,
what are you doing in here?
Yeah, someone asked me that. They go, oh, what do you do? And I go, I work for construction. It was this really intense environmental group, you know. I was like, construction. We're here to save the water reservoirs.
We're making panda refugees.
Yeah.
We're making refugee pandas.
Well, no, it's just in case a bunch of boulders fall into a reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
We have less capability of holding water,
Yeah.
until we get it out. I mean, that's what I told them. I don't know if that's true, but that's what someone told me, So, but yeah, ain't too bad, man.
Have you ever been to a Freemason meeting
No, but I do have a poster at my mom's house
of it?
from like 1886 or